Channing Tatum. We all know Channing, the nigga from Step Up. The nigga,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
He says he hates that Dave Chappelle has hurt so many people. You know, one thing that I will say, and you brought this into how I view things. Who the fuck asked you?
People in the trans community, just watch the damn special. Or if you don't want to watch the whole special, just watch the end, please. Just watch the end where he tells that story, man, about Daphne. Please, please. What is the fuck is this man saying right now? He
I don't
hurt
know.
people. Did
Yeah.
we ignore that entire story?
You have to remember, she had zero to very small experience as a stand-up comedian. She got the opportunity to open up for Dave
Dave
Chappelle.
Chappelle. Dave
You
Chappelle.
Do you know how big of a deal that is?
Top three in the world
If he's
right now.
transphobic, he's not going to give that person the opportunity to do that. Guess what? You're actually talented. Whenever I'm in San Francisco, you can open for me now.
You know, they talk about the Drake stimulus package. Dave Chappelle is the comedic version of that.
So the simple fact that he went out and did that and nobody's talking about this, it blows my mind. And I just find it very convenient that they omit that part.
For real, do you think there will ever be a point where people in the LGBT community will be held accountable for their bullying? Because there's been a lot of conversations that we have had, especially recently, that involve this community, and it's always somebody that is quote unquote attacking them. And I noticed that when people in the LG in this community as well, when stuff happens for them, like let's give a big example. Lil Nas X, the little makeout session that he had on the television on the award show, that happened. If people in the community, in our community, heterosexual, because that's what I guess it's a community now, if people in that community were to come at him for what he did, you're canceled. You're done. You're out of here. No way. It's not happening. But let's say somebody was to like make a joke or do a parody thing. Two heterosexual men were trying to do a parody skit about that and try to make a joke about it and how awkward or abnormal it was. The two guys doing that skit would have got their ass canceled. Quick. When are we going to start holding them accountable for just being a little bit too sensitive and understanding that just the way that you can criticize and come for us, we can come for you too. Just laugh. And the reason why I say just laugh is because we're talking about a comedic special.
It's a joke, people.
I'm not talking about somebody making a comment in the streets about something that is derogatory or just blatant. I'm talking about a comedic special made by a comedian.
But even more than that.
What are we doing?
But even more than that, he's literally telling jokes. But if you just listen to what he's saying, he's not overtly offending anyone. If there is some direct shots, it's in the context of humor. And on top of that, nobody talks about any of the other offensive jokes. He comes
Let's ignore all the jokes that he talks about with the white people.
White people. He comes at the Jewish community.
Black people.
But nobody's talking about that. So I guess like the major takeaway from even that point is everybody else gets it. Every other community gets it. It's a joke. But this is the only community that doesn't. And I still stand on this. They have every right to feel how they want to feel. That's their prerogative. You cannot tell somebody how to react. I believe in that. But again, to repeat it, you cannot call for cancellation. You try to cancel somebody, you try to silence someone, the conversation is done. And for me, after a misunderstanding about anything, the only way you're ever going to reach an understanding is if the two parties are talking. When you try to cancel someone, conversation is done. We're lost. I want to know what your thoughts are on this, people. Simple, straightforward question. Do you think Dave Chappelle is transphobic?
Yo, thanks for watching that video, making it all the way to the end. You made it this far. You have to like, please subscribe and comment on the video as well. Join the conversation.
Absolutely. We finally hit our goal of 500 subscribers. Yes, we are trying to get to 1,000, and we can only do that with your help. You can start by watching that next video. You see that tiny little icon? Click on that icon, rinse and repeat. Deuces.
Deuce.